Alright, what's going on, guys? I know we've done not a lot of pan fishing, but a little bit of pan fishing recently, but it's just at this time of year I really like doing it because there's a lot of really nice sized bluegill close to shore. They're pretty easy to catch. Throughout other times of the year they're more sporadic and a lot harder to catch. So we're going to try to get some more really nice sized bluegill and other panfish today. Going to be using the Sancor Avid panfish rod again. Light power, fast action, 6 feet 4 inches. And this thing is still hanging on strong, but we're going to be fishing this really beat up Euro tackle Anisoptera here on a 1/32 ounce jig head. I don't think it's going to last too much longer, maybe another fish or two and then we'll replace it. But this thing has caught probably a dozen fish over the last couple days, and it's beat up and torn up pretty well, but that's what we're going to be starting out with. So let's give it a shot and let's see what we can catch here. Alright, so let's get started over here. Just like the last several days, all this algae really close to shore and the water level's fairly low. It is late, middle, late spring, probably closer to late spring, but the rainy season here has not started yet. So any day now, or any week now I guess, it should start pouring basically every day like it does during the summers here in South Florida. But for now, I'm going to appreciate the lower water level, because when the water's lower, the fish are usually a little bit more concentrated and less spread out. So let's kind of twitch this little Anisoptera back on in, and let's try to get into some panfish. Got him. Not a panfish. That's going to be little largemouth. Alrighty, so it's not a panfish and not even really anywhere near a decent sized largemouth. But there's our first fish of the day. So let's get that guy back. At least we're not going to get skunked. Oh, got him. Right on the edge of this little pile here. Is this a bluegill? It is, nice bluegill. Alright, so first target species here acquired. Really nice adult bluegill. First one we got, but I sure hope it's not going to be the last. It would be great to catch several more of these guys here. There's a lot of them close to shore, and they seem to be somewhat aggressive here. Oh, he bit. I saw that guy come up and hit, but it looks like he just grabbed the tail and didn't actually get the hook point in his mouth. And this lure is already pretty beat up, but that was a nice sized bluegill. Also came kind of right at that opening on the edge of all the algae here close to shore. So let's work this lure in that area again. See if we can get that guy to bite, or maybe there's a couple other guys. Oh, like that. I don't think that's a bluegill though. I think that's a Mayan. So not the same fish that hit a second ago, because that guy I'm sure, he's off. That guy I'm sure was a bluegill. I do think this last guy was a Mayan. Pulled a little bit better, and also I think I saw some orange in the water, and this lure is now all mangled up. But let's try to catch one more fish on this lure before we change it. There's so much algae all over this thing. Alright, I'm pretty sure that Mayan just spooked all the other fish that were close to there. But let's give it one more work through this area, and let's see if there's something down there that wants to bite again, because we got 2 bites on the last 2 casts there. Got him. That's a nice fish. I think that's definitely not going to be a bluegill though. I have a feeling it's going to be a Mayan cichlid because he just pulled straight down. Could be a largemouth, but I think a largemouth probably would have pulled up. So this is going to be tough to get in with all this algae in the way. So the fight's basically over. But now we got to pull all this algae in with him. And he's wrapped up in all this junk. I do think that's going to be a Mayan though, if I'm not mistaken. Look at it. I'm bringing in pounds and pounds of this stuff. All right, let's see if I can go down there and grab him. All right, so as expected, it is a Mayan cichlid. These guys will usually just pull down, whereas if you hook up with a nice largemouth, those guys will just pull up and then jump. Normally I don't like catching these guys, but today the action's actually fairly slow. After we got that largemouth and bluegill fairly quickly, haven't really caught it, well, definitely didn't catch anything and haven't had too many bites in the last maybe 30 minutes or so. So don't mind that too much. Got him. That's going to be a bluegill. Let's get him in here. All right, exactly what we're going after, but it's only the second one of these guys. So action has been fairly slow today. Let's get this pretty little fish back. Love the colors these guys have on the head when they're adults. As juveniles, they're rather boring colored, but as adults, they look really, really pretty. But yeah, let's get this guy back. Let's keep fishing. I would love one or two more here, but not sure if that's going to happen. Got him. I saw some red. That's going to be another Mayan. And he is pulling pretty well. But at this point, considering how few fish I've caught, I can't be all that picky. But it's still going to be hard to get him in. He's still fighting. Got all this algae out there. And he's still pulling. And then we got all these thick grasses close to shore. This guy's putting up a good fight here. Come on. Come on. If this was a bluegill, I could have flipped him. But I don't know if I could get this guy in through all this vegetation. Come on. There we go. All right. Mayan cichlid. All right, second Mayan cichlid of the day, and this guy put up a good fight. And I don't know why, but on this side of the lake, they got all these thick grasses extending all the way out. Oh man. I was trying to flip him in the water and that didn't work. Let me go in there and try to get him out and throw him in the water. But that's the way the day's gone so far. Let's fish for a few more minutes, try to get one more fish here before we call it a day for good. Oh man. Alright guys, so that's going to do it. Made like 2 more casts after that Mayan, but I'm exhausted. It is really, really hot out here. It's got to be near triple digits. That might have something to do with the fish not biting, because they're there. I could see them. There's a lot of nice bluegills close to shore. Also saw 2 red ear sunfish, plenty of small size largemouth bass, and a couple Mayans, and we did not catch all that much. And all this algae doesn't make fishing here any easier, but over the last couple days I did really well here with the panfish, so I can't be all that upset. And today wasn't really a complete disaster either. We get 2 bluegills, 1 largemouth, 2 Mayans. Not good, but not awful. Most of them came on that really beat up Anisoptera, but I did end up putting a new one on. I think the last 2 fish came on the new Anisoptera. Still a really great little soft plastic. It just gets torn up fairly easily. And here you got to pick all this algae off of it constantly. But yeah, not a completely bad day, but I am beat. Hope you guys liked it, and I will see you guys next time.